tortillas are done. Overdone. Holy smokes, that's so good. I used to just bite soap as a kid. I don't know either. Today I'm going to be testing out 15-minute recipes. The first one I'm doing is breakfast tacos. And for breakfast tacos, you will need all the ingredients on the screen now. So I need 2 large eggs, like normal, and then 2 egg whites, which might be a bit difficult for me. I always thought that the yolk was the most important part. Guess all the protein is in the white part. Oh god, oh god. Okay, what do I do with the yolk now? Save that for later. I know people say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but it's the one that I make the least amount of effort for. Like, I know some people who like their favorite meal is breakfast, which is wild to me because a lot of times I forget to even have it. And then I had to whisk the eggs until they were nicely combined. Nice. So now I need to warm up the tortillas, which will turn into a taco wrap. I don't know if that counts as a taco, if it's a tortilla wrap. Someone educate me in the comment section and just heat them in the oven. On the website, there was another method where you put slightly damp paper towels and then the wrap and put it in the microwave. I don't know if that's gonna go down too well, so I'm gonna play it safe and put it in the oven instead. Now we make the eggs, and this is where multitasking comes in because it's all gonna be like go, go, go now. I feel a bit like Gordon Ramsay when he's doing gazillion things in his videos. Right, let's try some of the beans. They smell like absolute farts, but they taste all right.
I don't think Gordon Ramsay will be using that phrase anytime soon.
Yeah, this is definitely a really big frying pan. I don't know why I got such a big one. I really don't know measurements. This is 32 inches, this pan, and I didn't know what that meant. Okay, I guess this is gonna turn into... Oh no. Tortillas are done. Overdone. But we'll ignore that. This is the thing, with cooking is like, it's all down to like timing, and that's the part that stresses me out. I forgot to add the salt, which is very typical of me. And now I'm putting in the salt after it's done, which now I think it's all about plating. I have folded it. Actually, that turned out quite well. Nice. First you're gonna put in your cheese, then you're gonna put in your beans, like so. I feel like this is a really fun thing to make with friends. I like food that you can build. You know, like when you make pizza together and tacos, it's quite fun. Oh, I think I was meant to put the egg in first. But it's all gonna go into your belly in one way anyway. Does it really matter? I don't think so. And then you go in with your salsa. Whoa, this feels a bit strong for first thing in the morning. This actually looks really, really good. And it was like super quick and easy to make, but does it taste good? That's the question. I present to you. That looks really good. So that did take me like 15 minutes, and it was relatively easy and smooth. And we work with a lot of flavors. You know what, tacos aren't the easiest thing to eat, but let's try it. 1, 2, 3. You know what, that's actually really good. There's a lot of flavors going on in my mouth right now. It's definitely on the heavier side for breakfast. I feel like I would eat this for lunch rather than breakfast. It's like a lot. But yeah, the flavors are really coming through. Yeah, I would give this a pass. I would say this is really good for a 15-minute meal, and it's high protein. I would say definitely try this one out and see if you like it. Breakfast taco for the win. Next one I'm really excited about. Next one is very me, so let's try this one out. So it turns out majority of what we taste is what we smell. It's some sort of science stuff that I don't understand, and it's kind of crazy how it works. And AirUp basically takes that to a whole nother level. Basically how AirUp works is that it takes the flavor from the pod through the mouth all the way to the brain that perceives the scent as a flavor. So it's scent-based taste, which I had never heard before coming across this. And now that I've tested it out, it's actually insane. I don't get how it works, but it does. It's kind of crazy. And because it's flavored, I find myself drinking water way more, especially when I'm just like doing random tasks like this. You just gravitate to the AirUp, and I've been drinking way more water than I normally would. So how it works is you fill up the AirUp bottle with water, put the straw inside the bottle with the mouthpiece attached. Attach the scent pod, making sure that the image is on top of the mouthpiece. Activate scent pod by pulling it up gently until it naturally stops. If you don't activate it, you'll just drink plain water. And then you drink it and it tastes like the flavor. Oh my God. I will say that the flavor is subtle. Like, it's not like you're drinking squash, but it's definitely noticeable. And there's so many different flavors to choose from. My favorite flavor is the iced tea peach. Click the link in the description to check out AirUp for yourself and let me know what you think. And that, thank you so much to AirUp for sponsoring this video, and let's make tuna rolls. There was a period of time where I really got into making sushi. I was making it all the time. I've stopped doing that, and I don't know why. But this is basically similar ingredients, but just in a different way. And to make tuna rolls, you need all the ingredients on screen right now. I've never made sushi with tuna before. I usually just go with salmon. So this is different actually. This is very different. To make the tuna salad, I'm gonna use mayo. I've gone for Kewpie mayo because that's just the only mayo I had in my fridge. But you can use normal mayo. I think you're meant to use normal mayo. And I have lemon and coriander. Some people say it tastes like soap. And I've tasted soap because I was a weird kid. I used to just bite soap as a kid. This does not taste like soap. I used to be really into Dove soap as a kid. Fresh soap that hadn't been used. I don't know either. I don't have an explanation for that. I don't know if I'm into mayo or not.
I think she might be trying to say she prefers soap to mayo. I don't know what goes on inside her head either.
I wonder how this is different from normal mayo. And this I've never done before. I've never put lemon and coriander in my protein topic. Whoa. That seems like a lot to me, but... And then you just mix it all up. That's the tuna salad part. Also, you know what I love about this recipe? You don't have to cook, but it's still... Let's not break my kitchen. So I've got carrots and cucumber, finely chopped. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put these in the bowl, cover them in white rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. These three on this. Nice. 1 teaspoon of vinegar, a pinch. I literally bought a whole bag of sugar just to use a pinch of it. Could have asked like a neighbor or something. In fact, I think that was a pinch. A pinch of salt. We just move it all around. There we go, beautiful. That does look really nice actually. Now we can just assemble it, the fun part. Oh, I always forget which side is the right side. Oh no, I don't know which side. I mean, it's all the same thing. It's gonna go in your belly. I don't think it really matters. We've got sushi rice. You're just gonna put some rice in the middle. Oh, this is fun. I think that's enough sushi rice, though I do like rice. If you could only pick one food item that you have to have for every day for the rest of your life. You can put other things with it, but it has to be that one item every single day. What food item would you have? For me, it'll definitely be rice, because I think rice is very versatile and there's so many things you can do with it. Because some people say pasta, but I feel like after a while, pasta will be it'll just make you bloat. Because I've thought about this and I feel like there's not as much variety with pasta as rice. Asking the big questions on this channel. Oh, this is giving me sushi burrito vibes. Look at the state of that avocado. I never used to like avocado before, now I blimmin' love it. So I want to try and get it to look like this. So that's what it looks like. I have no idea how I'm gonna roll this thing. Like this? That's huge! That's the biggest! I mean, it's cute. Okay, next one I make, I'm gonna make smaller. So for the second attempt, I went for a much smaller piece of nori and it actually turned out much better. Okay! This is take 2. So aesthetic, isn't she? Got sambal here. Oh, so sambal, if you don't know, is like this crispy anchovy chili. Oh, that's a lot. That's just crazy amount on top, but ready? That is incredible. Holy smokes, that's so good. If you're into spicy food, I would recommend you try sambal. I tried it for the first time when I went to Malaysia and holy smokes, it's so good. And this with sambal, so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna be making this all the time. I already know this one's gonna be my favorite in the video. I feel like all the different flavors work so well together and it's got like a nice crunch because of the vegetables. Try making this one. This one's actually so good. This is 10 out of 10. The final recipe I'm gonna try to make is called takeout chicken curry. And if it takes 15 minutes, then it's a game changer. All the ingredients and measurements will be on the screen now. First thing we need to do is like marinate it a bit. So you're gonna put 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Then you just mix it all up, baby. So this recipe requires a wok. I don't own a wok. I don't think I've ever owned a wok. So I'm gonna use a frying pan instead because that's all I have. I feel like with each cooking video, I'm like buying more things for my kitchen because apparently I don't have basic things. And now I'm gonna just fry the chicken. Oh, it's meant to be in a wok. It's meant to be like sizzling and stuff, but oh well. I'm basically sitting on my stool and honestly, it's a game changer. I don't know why I don't cook sitting down more often. I'm not the best at cooking meat. I think this looks cooked. So I'm gonna start with the sauce now. For this you need to slice some onions, added in some stock, curry powder, ground turmeric, corn flour and left to simmer for a few minutes. Added the chicken back in and plated it with the rice and that's it. We're done. So basically I filmed a taste test of trying this last night. For some reason my camera was just not focusing. So I filmed it twice. Whole thing and it was all not focused. I literally put on my glasses just to see if it was in focus, so that tells you what my eyesight's like. Couldn't tell the difference. I think we're in focus. But I'm having it again for lunch today. That's good.
Oh, so good.
You know, one thing I've noticed with this recipe, the longer you leave it, the better it tastes. I don't know why. I feel like this tastes better today than it did yesterday.
I mean, I could just be really hungry, but
That's really, really good. And I still have some left over, so I think Jay's coming over in a bit. So we'll get Jay to try and see what she thinks of it. Jay's here!
hello, everybody.
Gonna try it. So now, because Jay's a foodie, so.
Yeah, let's try the chicken. Yeah, I think for 15 minutes. This is great. We'll definitely eat like this whole
Yeah.
plate.
Well, we've got loads left, so you're welcome to it.
You're coming home with me.
What would you give out of 10?
Out of 10, 9.
Holy smoke! You know what? It actually does look like takeout curry. That looks legit. I would recommend you guys try this out. Make it yourself and see what you think. But it's very flavorful. It's quick, easy, flavorful. It's got protein. I think all the recipes so far have been really, really good. I would make them all again. If you guys have any other 15-minute recipes that you would recommend, please leave it in the comment section below. All in all, it's been a very successful video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you lots. Please know that I matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for time for me to go. Like I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with the flow here.